It might just be stuck in a boot loop, which is not good. What is up, guys? Sammy's Tech Help here. Today we are doing a water test video. We have the LG 306G here, and this is going to be standing up to this water here. Now, this is a little bit unfair to compare this to the other water tests just due to the fact that there's double or triple the amount of water in this container. But this is just in general to see if you happen to drop this in the pool, in the toilet, anywhere that you would drop this kind of phone, see how long it can last. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, guys, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to have a stopwatch on both the phone and on the iPad, because the phone could die, something could happen where the stopwatch stops working, and we just want to have an overall time that continues to run on here. The screen will only stay on for a minute. That's the maximum in the settings that it will allow. So I'll just probably have to constantly pull it out of the water. Without further ado, let's go ahead and put it in the water. And start the timer down here, and start it on here, and set it right under the water. Okay, guys, so 3 minutes has passed. The phone seems to be working without flaw. The only thing that happened is I accidentally stopped and reset the stopwatch. So we're just going to continue to watch the one going on my iPad. Okay, guys, so the phone decided just to reboot on me. It appears that it's going to boot back on fine, but if it doesn't, I will pull it out of the water and we'll see if we can revive it. So far, though, other than just rebooting, it seems to be holding up fine. So it's displaying some sort of error message now. Something about the SIM card or the SD card. Something's getting funky there with the actual storage, and the water something's messed up there, but it's not going to dim hopefully now, so that'll be a plus. Okay, guys, so the screen is flickering quite a bit now. It's about 6 minutes. It's surviving quite a bit longer. I'm going to pull it out here and see if I can get the screen to go full brightness again. It's just timing out on me, so I'm just going to plop it right back in. Oopsies, it's calling 911. Let me turn that off. There we go. Plop that right back in the water. Okay, guys, so the screen did distort a little bit there. We're right around 7.5 minutes. This phone is standing up strong. Other than a couple of minor glitches, the phone really seems to be holding up much better than the flip phone. There you go, it's glitching a little bit there, but for the most part, it's doing well. Okay, guys, 9 minutes in, there's just been a bunch of glitching, but overall the phone is completely fine. It may not be reading the SIM card anymore, but other than that, all the hardware appears to still be functioning fine, so let's see how long this thing can survive. Okay guys, so there appears to be a little bit of dimming here in the screen. It might be hitting some of the ribbon cables. Now it's just made a high-pitched noise and it appears to be fine, so let's go ahead, put it back in, and we'll continue to wait. Okay guys, so the screen up, never mind. The screen powered off there for a second, but it appeared to have come back on, so no need. Let's keep waiting. Okay guys, 12 minutes in, the phone has had some flickering, some glitches, as you can see right there, but for the most part, this phone is still standing strong at 12 minutes. We're going to go ahead and pull it out at 15 minutes, if it survives that long, and see what still functions.
Like a Hellcat.
Okay guys, so it just barely made it to 15 minutes. It's really glitching out. Let's go ahead and stop the timer and pull this phone out here. Okay guys, so let's just go ahead, dry this off. I'm going to go ahead and pull the back off here, and we're going to see how much water. Oh wow, that is a lot of water. Oops, it's calling 911 there. Don't want to do that. Pull the battery out here. Just going to try and clean this off. See if we can get all the water out. It appears some water just seeped into the bottom there, right as we took it out of the water. You can kind of see there. This phone is really wet. I'm gonna take out the SIM card and the SD card and just kind of see, because it stopped reading the SIM card. So I think some water just got between there. If I clean that out, it should go back to functioning as normal, hopefully. Okay guys, so I just put the battery back to the phone. We have a black screen, but I can see light coming out. See what happens when I press the power button. Oh, there we go. Although there is significant water damage on the LCD, it still powers on. Put the back on here real quick. Yeah, this phone lives another day, sort of. Not fully powering on. I'll try again. Power it off. Power it on. It might just be stuck in a boot loop, which is not good, but after 15 minutes, it's impressive that it still does boot. It's better than some of the flagship Android phones that are on the market now. This thing can hold up 15 minutes more or less in the water. It appears to sort of just be stuck in a boot loop here. It's not getting past just the LG logo, which is a bit disappointing. Do you see this, guys? The phone still works. It is clearly having trouble with the LCD, and you can barely see anything, and it's probably not usable at this point at all. But it still powers on with some major color distortion. I don't believe it, guys. I turned this thing off just to lock it, and the colors are completely fine. Everything is back to normal, just like it always is. It's still working. This is crazy. I mean, it's getting foggy here. The screen is getting messed up by this water. But for the most part, this phone is standing strong when it comes to taking this water. As you can see there, now it's glitching out. It'll sometimes give me the good display and it kind of glitches out there, but the water really is hitting the motherboard and it's really causing some major damage. Okay guys, just for fun, I had an outro clip, of course, but while editing this, I decided I want to see how this phone is. I did set it up to dry off camera at the end, It's right here. I actually haven't touched it since yesterday when I filmed the video, and it was doing a whole bunch of funky stuff. When I turn it on, sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. Oopsies, forgot to put in the SIM card and stuff. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did that. Now let's go ahead, put the battery in, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be functioning, maybe it won't be, we'll just have to see. Lights from the screen still comes on, as you can see. I'm surprised the battery retained itself, especially after maintaining all that water damage. Let's go ahead and try to boot it on. Well, the water damage definitely is much worse on the screen. I mean, it's definitely still usable. Wow. It is booting up perfectly, other than the screen damage, which, checking the viewfinder on my camera / phone that I record with, it looks much worse than what it does. It looks like a little mini, oh, heater just came on. It looks like a little mini, what's it called? Those like polar lights on the bottom. Oh my gosh. 100% no glitches. Just the screen is a little bit funky, but other than that, with the little watermarks on there and the display stays on the bottom. But other than that, I mean, the phone is perfectly functional. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. 1 like equals 1 less spot on the display. Subscribe for more content. But of course, guys, most importantly, have a great day.